Hi, my name is Vanessa Hayes. Welcome to my studio. Today we're going to paint a very loose watercolor in the Sumi-e style using these Japanese Sumi-e inks. The paper is Bao Academy, rough texture, 100% cotton. The size is 12 by 8. It's in a block form. My brushes are number 2 squirrel mop and a couple of Chinese calligraphy brushes with a very nice point. You will also need a spray bottle with a lot of paper towels, as this is a very wet process. The spray bottle I'm using is a very fine mister bottle. Let's get started. I have sped up the video. I found these Japanese inks on Amazon. Unfortunately, I do not have a link. My brushes were also from Amazon. I'm using rough paper to take advantage of the granulating properties of this paint. I'm wetting the paper vertically on the left side and will drop in streaks of ink onto the wet paper. The colors in this palette are reddish black, yellowish black, greenish black, bluish black, purplish black, and brownish black. I'm using all the colors on the cliff except for the brownish black. I'm dropping in random streaks of color and letting them blend together. The colors are pretty concentrated at this point. Holding the block at a sharp angle, I'm spraying a mist, causing the inks to run down the page. This is why we need paper towels. I'm encouraging the paint to move around, moving down towards the bottom of the page. I'm adding color here and there and misting again. Everything is still very wet. And I want to encourage the paint to move all the way down the page. I don't want a puddle, so I'm tilting it so that I can get off as much of that water off the bottom of the page as possible. And I'm just trying to get a random shape here. I'm adding some more concentrated color. Just dropping in color here and there. And again, dabbing off any extra moisture that's at the bottom of the page. Now that I pretty much have it like I want the paints to be, I'm laying it flat. Going to start adding some darker tones here and there while the paper is still very wet. That way it will diffuse nicely. And I'm keeping my strokes in a vertical pattern. I'm going to draw this off a little bit. Then I'm wetting the right side of the page, dropping in some of the bluish black in the sky area. I just didn't want that stark white edge where the sky area is. Now we'll dry this off a little more. I had a bit of run back, as you can see there, so I'm taking my brush, just a damp brush, running it over, trying to smooth that out just a little bit. Now, using the brownish black, I'm putting in the tree trunk and some branches. Let's keep this very loose and free form. Now with the greenish black, I'm just going to dab in some leaves. And again, nothing precise here, just keep it very loose. For some final detail, I'm using a rich bluish black to add details on the cliff. This almost gives it the look of an ink and wash. But the dark random marks are giving great detail to this. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Just be loose with it, be creative. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this painting. Let me know in the comments. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe.